guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm at where we're going to do some maintenance work. I was a little bit skeptic about the reasoning, but they did a quite okay job. They just thinned out the not native trees here in Belgium, so it gives me at least a little bit more opportunities to get some nice shots of trees, because there's a lot less of these bunches of trees and they just kept like one or two trees in some places. So actually it turned out even better than I could hope. But today I'm specifically here for these old gnarly oak trees. It's really misty today and I've tried to shoot them before, but then it was like in the summertime with some backlight. The light was way too harsh to really get nice images. It was like the light was really harsh, so you had these two bright spots around the branches haloing. So today is much more quiet light, like they say. So you see me set up my first shot is of this old epic oak tree. Only thing that's pretty difficult here is there's a lot of trees behind it, and I don't really want them in my shot. So, or I really want them in my shot, but it's quite difficult to get really low here because you lose the epicness of the tree. But if you go too high, you only have like a little bit of the tree trunks. So I positioned myself in an angle that I really don't have the trunks of those other trees in the shot, or maybe one on the left hand side, but it isn't that bad. I'm not sure if this is going to be a panel because it's like a really big tree. It's like 15 meters at the bottom, not the trunk but the branches, and I want to show it all. I will put it in letterbox, like a 16 by 9, because that's the only way to go, right? So we'll take the shot and I will show you. The main event of the day for me. I tried to shoot this scene a few times before, always in summer, but in summer the sun rises behind the trees, which when the sun is facing your camera it's really difficult to get a good exposure. I usually get like halos around the branches because it's too intense a light, but today with the fog it really simplifies it. It also simplifies the background. The composition as it is really difficult as well, because you have like a lot of these trees with really gnarly branches, and I don't really like when the branches are really intertwining with each other or interfering with each other. So it's quite difficult to get a really nice composition of these trees. I'll also notice now that they're, which I don't see in the summer because it's so backlit, that you don't see behind the trees. I see this really big pine tree, which I have to frame, I think, within the scene somewhere. Maybe I can hide it behind one of the branches, I don't know. But that's a thing I don't have to be bothered about in the summer, but now I have to take into consideration. So I will frame up the shot and I will take you through the composition on the back of my camera. So the things I really care about are these two little branches in the middle. I want them visible, so it's easier for the audience to look into the frame. I also try to get one of the branches from the corner of the image, like here, and on the other side as well. I'm also going to do a panorama of the scene, just to see if maybe a little bit more room on the left or right can help me get a little more balanced shot. I'm shooting at ISO 100 f8 at 1/4 of a second. The scene is a little bit overexposed because I don't want a lot of the background to be quite visible. So this is a shot. Just took a shot of the trees, and these trees are really near to my heart because it's one of the first compositions or first spots that I really found by just going out and exploring without any social media being involved. So it's quite nice. I'm back at the big oak tree from the first shot, but now I try to make a composition with a smaller oak tree in the back. It's not really that balanced in my opinion. They both creep a little bit too much to the edges of the frame, but I don't have any other way because you see that they made a road here. It also goes that way, so I really can't go any wider. I can go a little bit more to the right side, but it's then they are too far apart. So I think this is the best way to go. So I will take the shot and I will show you. Nothing that great. The last picture wasn't that great either. But it's something to remember for another time, maybe back in the summer when there are leaves on the trees. So here's the shot. This is one of the areas they cleared out back here. You have this birch tree here, and normally if you took a picture of it there would be like a pine forest at the back of it, but it wasn't really, there weren't really high trees, so the forest would cut like the trunk in half. I'm taking this picture like always f8, 1/40 of a second, 100 ISO. So I hope you enjoyed this image. Just took a few more images and I think I'm going to call it a day for today. It's getting pretty cold as usual. I'm not wearing a jacket because I don't really like wearing a jacket that gets too warm too quickly, but with talking to the camera and stopping every 5 minutes to make this video, it gets cold pretty quickly. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope you subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, add it to a playlist, whatever. And I hope to see you next time as well. Bye bye.